Cheers and good evening. Today I'm going to cook Chinese, not to be confused with Chinese. This is Indian Chinese, or as I call it, Chinese. It's basically Indian street food. But before I start, somebody had asked when I start drinking, whether I start drinking first or start cooking first. And I drink when it's time to start drinking, and I start cooking when it's time to cook. Cheers. Here are the ingredients: the noodles, there's the eggs, onions, garlic, and there's all the vegetables, most of them cut in chillies. I love that word. And there's the various sauces which I've already mixed into one bowl along with the salt and MSG. Onions are cut in slices, and the ginger and garlic are minced. What I've done is I've put some oil to heat, and I've beaten the eggs up a bit, 3 eggs. I've mixed a little salt in that so that the egg itself is not salty. So I'm going to cook it in this, and I'm going to keep that same oil and start cooking the rest of it in. What I'm making is egg noodles. And it seems hot enough. Here goes. Just mix and mash, and basically sort of partly fried, partly scrambled, partly omelette, whatever, you know. And later on I'll cut it into little tiny bite pieces and mix it with the fried rice once it's noodles, hakka noodles. That's what I'm cooking. Why do I keep saying rice? And I haven't even started drinking yet. Oh well, just about. Alright. Take it with a slotted spoon, let the excess oil out, because we need that for the taste of eggs to get into everything. Okay, I need to add a little more oil into this. And what I've done is, since we're going to be cooking it on high flame, high heat, and everything quick, I've kept a little oil on the side here, which I will add whenever it looks like it's getting too dry. Okay, and the order of things important. We want to finish most of the stir fry part before adding salt or any of the sauces. We don't want water, we want the temperature to get higher than 100. So once you get water, 100 degrees is all you'll get. So first, the onions. The onions have been sliced, and we're going to pretty much get them brown. Not totally brown like the birista for biryani, but brown. Yeah, caramelized. They're beginning to brown a bit, so I'm going to add the white of the spring onions. The green I'll use right at the end for the garnish. And now in go the chilies. Juliennes, of course. Okay, the raw smell of chilies has gone, so I will add the ginger, not the garlic. I'll add the garlic later, because at high heat the garlic will burn, which I don't want. It's stir fry, so I'll keep stirring. Problem is, it doesn't get me time to refill my drink. Okay, in go the carrots. Juliennes again. Juliennes. And then the capsicum. Very soon after that, both take some time to cook. so we put them on early. And you can use whichever vegetables you think go with this. Sometimes I add French beans, for instance. Now the cabbage, lots of it, and I'll add a little bit of oil. So I've made a little gap and heated the oil there, let the oil heat out there, and then mix it all together. Yeah, I think I need still a little bit more oil, just a touch. That's it. Maybe half a teaspoon or so that was. And it's hot now, so here we go again. And now the garlic. Lots of it. Garlic and chillies. We'll wait till the raw smell of garlic goes, by which time the veggies should be ready, and we'll add the noodles. Before adding the noodles, I'll add a tiny bit of oil, because you know it's all fried. So here goes. Okay. Noodles. Here we go. Hakka noodles. I've taken one pack of it. I'm going to use roughly 2/3 of it. Should be enough to feed 3 people easily. Don't need to feed the dog this, though she thinks it's for her. Though there's no smell of meat, so I guess she's not poking her head. So the noodles are cooked, say 80% in the boiling, so that the rest happens here in the frying. Okay, I think we're ready for the final bit, which is the sauces. Well, not quite the final bit, because the eggs will go at the end. And there's the sizzle, the water. And now the garnish, which is the green of the spring onions, and mix the eggs. And I've turned it off now. I think it's all hot enough and cooked enough. So mix it up and be ready to eat. Yep, here we are, all set. Egg hakka noodles, Bombay street style. At least I think that's what it is. And didn't even take one drink time. So cheers.